It's Mario Toneguzzi. Do you want to highlight your company on my next episode of 5 Questions? Click below. Hello and welcome to 5 Questions with Mario Toneguzzi. Joining me today is Mark Verzyl, who is a realtor with eXp Realty in Calgary and Greater YYC Group. Thanks for joining us today, Mark.
Thanks for having me.
Now, COVID has obviously turned our world upside down, turned the real estate industry upside down. I'm just curious about your take on the impact COVID is going to have on trends of what people want in a home and what they're looking for.
Sure. So, like, what's the public looking for? And I think the trend started really early. And if you look back at articles from from New York and from San Francisco, the downtown cores really early on were people were just moving out, and they're moving out. They're moving to places like Phoenix, Arizona, Florida, and San Francisco to the burbs, and Vancouver, Kelowna, smaller cities like Hope, BC, and Vancouver Island, that kind of thing. So, how does that fit in with Calgary? Well, we've got 2 things happening. You have people we had a tough market for quite a few years, and it really was only picking up at the beginning, just pre-COVID. And so there's a ton of pent-up demand here. The stress test, along with lots of bad news at the time, people were just waiting for the market to fall apart. And really, it was a slow bleed, and I think it bottomed out really in 2018. So the trend going forward is going to be bigger homes, backyards, townhomes with backyards. And that's not everything. And then people will be moving up as prices sort of move up. Condos will be getting soaked up. People will probably be looking maybe for a little bit of a larger unit, balconies, that kind of thing. So they just want their own space and be able to entertain people and probably have things a little bit closer amenities and that kind of thing. So the trend going forward overall for Calgary is, I think, that we are our prices are never going to be what they are today. I really believe in my heart that our prices are going to keep increasing. The number of people that are migrating here right now is incredible, and the numbers aren't there yet, but it's going to happen. So I've talked to mortgage brokers. I've been talking to salespeople at the major builders, just looking for trends and where are people coming from. And they have to think about it for a minute, and then they're like, oh yeah, I just did 2 last weekend from Toronto, sight unseen. Several from, oh yeah, I did one in Vancouver, and their friends are coming too. And so this is the trend that we're seeing. These people are looking for something that's going to be a little bit bigger and whatnot. And what happens when you have a high population increase? People want to rent first. We have we actually have the lowest number of purpose-built rentals in all of North America. So you haven't seen the trend downtown in the last 3 or 4 years with all the buildings going up. Then maybe you've been living under a rock, or you just never go downtown. But that new stuff is getting soaked up super fast, and they're hitting higher and higher rents. So hopefully that answers your question in a long-winded manner.
No, it sure does. That was perfect. That's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for tuning in with us, and please subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook. We have new content being released every day.